And welcome back to the channel, folks. Today we take a look at Old World Carnegie Library in Duluth, Minnesota. Supposedly built in 1902. This historic library is a two-story neoclassical building made of brick and Port Wing, Wisconsin quarried sandstone. The front of the building features Ionic columns topped with a triangular pediment, and the roof features a low circular dome near the center of the building. And quoting directly from Wikipedia, in 1899, through the efforts of the Duluth Evening Herald, Andrew Carnegie gifted $50,000 for the construction of a library in Duluth. Later that year, the city purchased 3 lots for $16,000 on which to build the library. By 1900, the city had selected a design by architects Radcliffe and Willoughby, but later decided to go with a design by Adolph F. Rudolph instead. The designs would have an estimated cost of at least $50,000. So in mid-1900, the city requested and received an additional $25,000 from Carnegie for a total of $75,000. Construction began in 1901, with the cost estimated at $68,900. The cornerstone was laid on July 4th, 1901, as part of the Independence Day celebrations. By the end of the construction, the library cost more than $75,000, donated by Carnegie. Expenses for the property and furniture were covered separately by the city. The library opened on April 19th, 1902. So to recap, this building cost over $75,000 in 1902 money, equivalent to roughly $2.75 million in today's dollars adjusted for inflation. And it was all donated for nothing from Andrew Carnegie? And it was built with sandstone from 52 miles away in about 9 months, inside and out, with at least 6 of these months being below freezing average temperatures. And the interior is spectacular. This dome is unbelievable. And these columns, I don't know if they're a jade or just a green marble, but they are beautiful. And there is so much detail everywhere you look. The ironwork, that dome. I mean, what kind of a library needs a dome like that in 1902 or in 2024 for that matter? And I must say, I'm noticing quite a few arches and columns. But really, that dome is spectacular. Can you imagine anybody building that today, much less 1902? And look at this. And I'm sure they did. And as you look at this, I want you to remember, it only took them less than 9 months to build this. And this is semi-opaque glass that allows light. And the story goes, supposedly Andrew Carnegie donated and paid for 2,509 plus worldwide libraries and 65 in Minnesota alone. Anyone who grabs a calculator and spends 5 minutes realizes that this is mathematically impossible. And here's a few examples nationwide of some larger and more expensive Carnegie libraries around the country. And here are a couple postcards of the library from the early 1900s. Is it me, or does something not add up about the narrative here? Well, thanks again. Please like, share, and subscribe.